Good stroke.
It's
right
1 of
there.
3. 2-point game. 3.5 minutes on the clock.
Well, if you're Alabama now, you got to anticipate. Fox likes to drive in these situations. Had him against Georgia. That's what he did at the end of the game. They go to the zone to try and take away driving, but if you got big gaps, he'll attack that gap.
5 minutes without a field goal made for Kentucky.
That's a zone. The zone has been bothering them a little bit. They're not a great long-range shooting team. I mean, Willis can make a 3. Monk basically, after that, they're really gambling in terms of guys that can make the 3 ball. You got to really appreciate the effort. This is the 3rd game in a row for Alabama.
Fox gliding and earning. De'Aaron Fox.
What did I tell you? Late in the game, loves to drive the basketball. The game's on the line. This kid, well, look at him change of direction. Look at that explosion. Are you serious? Are you serious, America? Look at his hair. Look at that explosion. This kid has got star talent. Wow. What an NBA player he's going to be in the open court, 24-second clock, playing with great players.
Key has 4 fouls. So Ingram, Key, and Olaniyan with 4. Fox caps it.
That's a
5-point margin all of a sudden.
Big-time possession right there. Set it right prior to. He's driving. Watch him. He wants to drive. Alabama has to be alert for that.
21 points for Fox. Key still can't get that to drop. Norris was fouled as he came in for the rebound.
Did he call the foul prior to him shooting the ball? I think he did. Great effort right there by Norris.
And that's 4 on Adebayo.
Take a look right here. Watch the rebound now. Here comes Norris from the weak side. Ball's loose. Pops it. Gets it. And there's the score. Wow, the charity stripe, not giving them any charity. Relax, make the free throws count.
13 for 18 as a team.
Which is better than they normally shoot, to be honest with you. Still not very good, but it's better than they normally shoot.
Front rim bounces it in on the second. The local kid who was a great Alabama State high school player, 2nd all-time in rebounds in state history. Trying to close into this. It's a 4-point game now. Under 3 minutes to play.
Did a great job at the end of the game yesterday, Norris, making some shots. Now again, you got to be concerned here with Fox with the ball in his hands. He's always looking to drive to the basket. Right now, you got to try to stay in front of him.
15-footer, yes!
Taking the game over.
23 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He's showing why he's a PT Bear, a primetime performer. He's being like a 3S man, super scintillating, sensational. De'Aaron Fox. Look at the defense right now by Kentucky.
3 ball. Rebound, bam.
Big possession right here. Again, put the ball in the hands of Fox. Good things will happen. What a combination. When they're playing well, Fox and Monk, they are a dynamic duo. He's looking to take him off the bounce.
You want more, you got more. He's got 16 in the second half alone, 25 today.
What a show being put on by De'Aaron Fox. And he salutes the Big Blue Nation fans. What a performance. The winner's mentality I talked about earlier. The winner's mentality that they possess. Hey, Ashley's in the house. I didn't get my kiss today, Ashley. Ashley's in the house.
De'Aaron Fox, freshman sensation.
There he is, Change. Watch this. Has great handle. Pulls up, shoots a little J. He's improved that. Oh, man. R.J. Williams got to love this kid. He's got to love this kid because he was such an outstanding guard when he played at Duke. Look at this kid smile. I'd smile too, man. If I had your talent, oh, is his bank account going to go ding-a-ling-ding, ding-a-ling-ding?
The freshmen have had great outings. Monk was struggling. Not today. Found a little something, Dickie B.
Yeah, he pulled up, shut that jumper. Didn't have really a great game here, but certainly got back scoring because the last 2 games have been a nightmare. 3 for 17. But it's been Fox, man. It's been Fox. He's been absolutely awesome. I'll tell you this, a lot of NBA guys watching here today got to be totally impressed with his game.
Fox has scored the last 9 points for Kentucky. 18 for Monk. 25 for Fox, 16 in this second half. And you see the effort in hitting the glass a bit too. That was a concern early on when Alabama went out in front today.
Took the game over at the end here. Has taken the game over. Still a minute 33 on the clock. Got to come up with maybe a 3. Norris, the guy that can make them. He did yesterday down the stretch.
Ingram against Monk into the lane, muscles his way through and scores.
He does a nice job off the bounce. He and Ingram, what a nice combination, Ingram and Key. I know Key didn't have the typical great game. They go to the full court trap. It's going to be all about the foul line now.
Double bonus for both. And 24, minute 13 remains.
Make the free
for
throws.
Ingram, he has fouled out.
Make the free throws here. Test this game is academic. Ingram played hard, man. Very physical. The future's so bright for Alabama basketball. Really bright.
Redshirt freshman will lead with 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 for 12 shooting. Remember, got injured last year in his freshman season. Started 7 games, redshirted the rest, and then came out and got the full season in.
Hey, one of my favorite players in the NBA is Chris Paul. You should read the report and the quotes on Chris Paul about the kid Colin Sexton that's coming to Alabama from Georgia. I mean, rave reviews. Says he's sensational. 51 in his senior day. 38 against Trayvon Duval and IMG down there in Bradenton. Big time. They're going to love him in Alabama.
So a promising future for the Tide, and I'll tell you, a great ride they've given their fans here in Nashville this week. But De'Aaron Fox started to take things over as Junior couldn't get it to drop in. Good rebound by Hall, back out to Collins.
Hall did a great job getting him an extra shot with that offensive rebound.
3 from the corner wouldn't drop, and this will stay with the Tide.
You know, Kentucky wanting to go into the tournament with some momentum. If they win this game, it's 10 in a row. And then they play the winner of that Vanderbilt-Arkansas game.
How much do you appreciate what Luke Cornett and Vandy have been able to do? He's something, isn't he, the 7-footer?
Yeah, you know.
Stretches everybody out. Here's Collins. And count it, he will head to the line.
Tell you one thing, they get some driving, slashing players, Alabama. You know, whether it be LaChance, whether it be Cornett, they can shoot the 3, Alabama. And I mean, that out Vanderbilt. And there it is right there with the drive. In fact, Arkansas is going to have to play great perimeter defense to stop the 3 ball.
To make it a 5-point game. 46 seconds remain. Here's the pressure. That almost was a slip there.
Wow.
And a turnover instead. It is Kentucky breaking the press.
Came getting down to about a 2-minute spurt by Fox that really broke it open. He really took charge. I mean, still 37 seconds. It's only a 2-possession game. It all gets down to convert on a free throw line to get that separation and to get to the winner's circle.
Now, you described it, those 9 straight points that he capped with a minute and a half to play here. And now at the line, we're going to add to his total of 25, his 9th game, 20+. Look at that second half on 5 for 8 shooting.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you what, you know, Alabama right now, Steve's not out of the woods yet. They're down 2 possessions. They're going to get a quick score. Run that ball up that court quickly. Seen a lot of miracles over the years, man. Gotta run that ball up.
And see if the Tide can find one.
Push that ball.
Collins
Got a
around
layup. Got a layup.
The reverse goes. 29 seconds remaining as they'll look to foul Fox.
Get him on the line.
And that's exactly what they do, as Norris and Collins were able to collapse on him, leaving 25 and a half seconds.
So
that is 5 on Collins, so he will exit.
We know John Calipari, and his kid's been coached like you can't believe, and I'm telling you, that Alabama team is well coached. They got the right guy for that job in Avery. John Pelfrey, a great assistant for him. Should be a head coach somewhere, former Kentucky player. He's the head coach at Arkansas.
That's correct. He's head coach there from 07 to 2011.
Wait for the great Billy Donovan.
Fox's 10th made free throw today.
No question. They get the W today. Obviously, the star of stars has been Fox. Star of stars.
This is the guy who struggled for the Tide early on. Key as he gets it to the 10. And they'll look to foul again here, and it'll leave 18.2 on the clock. 4-point margin. But De'Aaron Fox, to your point, that stretch of 9 straight, and now 28 points.
There he is, that driving ability. I had said prior to that, watch him look to drive. There he is pulling up, showing now he can make the little jump shot. And there he is, the drive to the right side, the left side, the right side. Man, he is special, absolutely special.
Career high for Fox as he sits at 28. Senior Dom Hawkins at the line for Kentucky.
You know, they were down 17-7. John Calipari went to the bench, brought in Hawkins, and he gave them a lift with the defensive effort he exerted. Made a couple of steals, made a couple of shots. He was a big plus for them here this afternoon.
Eight seconds remain as Bam secured the ball and was fouled. And the Big Blue Nation, as they have invaded Nashville again.
Unbelievable.
They are roaring.
They love their cats, man. I'll tell you what, they love putting on that blue shirt. They're so proud. I love when I go there. I go to different horse forums. See some of the beautiful American pharaohs. Unbelievable.
Now you're talking my game, brother.
Oh, I hugged him. I gave him a hug.
He's got a great disposition, doesn't he?
He didn't ask me for an autograph, though.
Yeah, no, he won't do that. He's too busy working 3 times a day, making $200K each time.
Wow.
We'll leave it at that.
5 Kentucky coaches will win the national title. Mr. Rupp, Mr. Hall, Mr. Pitino, Mr. Smith, and Mr. Calipari.
Davis will put a cap on it for Alabama. And that's the guy who will dribble it out, who was the star of the day. John Calipari advances to the SEC championship game. 79-74. A career-high 28 points for De'Aaron Fox. And this Alabama team, who had a pretty good run and a lot of fight in them today, got past Mississippi State, took care of the 4-seed South Carolina, and had a 10-point margin against Kentucky before the Cats roared back. And Kentucky will try to play for their 3rd straight SEC tournament championship tomorrow. They have 29 in their grand history in the bag. Well, let's go to Kaylee.
De'Aaron, a career-high day, but there was that stretch of the game, a 1-point game where you got 9 straight points for the Cats. What was your mentality like through that stretch?
Just to attack. Some games, it's not the first game I've done something like that. I mean, when it's a close game, we'll run something, and if I score, then we just keep going to it. And the last 2 minutes of the game, they put the ball in my hands, and I just had to take over, and I did that today.
When you're driving through the lane, what are you thinking?
Well, first, my mentality is to score. And a lot of the times, you know, they tell me I'm too passive sometimes. And And when I get into the paint, if I'm scoring already, then I'm able to hit reverse layups, floaters, get into a big's body and score, hit and ones. And when I make my free throws, I have no problem getting fouled. So, I mean, that's my mentality going to the basket.
What did this team do